Sons of Alpha Centauri are back to release Buried Memories, a collaborative post-metal colossus, and the second part of the journey that started with their last album, Continuum, in 2018. This unique release has been mixed by industrial metal icon Justin K. Broderick and ambient glue metal maestro James Plotkin. Buried Memories contains 2 10-minute slabs of eclectic ambient progressive rock and a series of remixes based around theme tracks by Broderick and Plotkin. Justin Broderick collaborates with the band on side A through the progressive riff saga of Hitmen, which he has mixed and also provided 2 remix in his guise as Jizu and another as the eponymous J.K. Flesh. These 3 staggering pieces of music elapse over 27 minutes of pure instrumental voyage in a way only Sons of Alpha Centauri and Justin Broderick could deliver. James Plotkin and Sons of Alpha Centauri collaborate through several tracks including War Hero, a sprawling 10-minute odyssey, and a masterful remix of S.S. Montgomery, the single from the band's classic instrumental landmark debut album. After entering the Continuum, the listeners must now bury their memories. The darkness will envelop the listeners in the second part of their epic, sprawling, progressive dark rock saga. It's out on the 13th of October 2019 via H42 Records. There's a lot of effort that's gone into making this a unique release. Sons of Alpha Centauri are risk takers, gents with imagination and a will to provide listeners with something that they will likely not have heard before, or at least in this fashion. That's certainly what we get here, an instrumental journey that balanced the input of everyone involved perfectly. Because there's always some risk when it comes to giving someone else the reins to give their take or their mix on your track. You have to be confident, not just in the person's talents, but also how fans are going to react to a new album with 3 versions of the same track in the first half. That's what we get with Hitmen. The first, a glorious showcase of instrumental moodiness drifting through highs and falling to lows. The perfect balance of melancholy and hope makes an already unforgettable listen, even before we get to the deeper groove segment that makes up the track's finale. Then we get the Jizu remix. And it can't be stressed enough just how wonderfully haunting this version is. Captivating is the word that comes to mind as the warming yet still eerie melody plays out. The J.K. Flesh remix could never hope to follow that realistically, but just to put the stamp on Broderick's talents, we have a darker and more electronica driven version. It's very special sounding and again is unique enough to stand on its own 2 feet. But it's time for something else though, as James Plotkin takes over for War Hero and Remembrance. The former an urgent reminder of just how otherworldly and incredibly heavy Sons of Alpha Centauri can sound, while the latter is the short sound of horror lurking around every corner. Buried Memories then goes back to the past for its finale with a James Plotkin remix of Sons of Alpha Centauri's S.S. Montgomery. It is good to hear fresh life breathed into it here, even though the jagged effects are a little jarring to the ears at first. As the intensity increases, it does get a lot better and the effects take on a more oddities kind of role. It creates images of malfunctioning robots or machines. Ultimately, what you end up coming away with is what a fascinating and clever release this is. It's out on the 13th of October 2019 via H42 Records. Make sure you check it out. Let us know what you think in the comments and hit that like and subscribe button.